Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.com.
Good morning students, we are discussing three-dimensional geometry, problems related to angle between the lines and shortest distance between two skew lines and shortest distance between parallel lines, okay, distance between the lines. Now example 12, find the distance between the lines. R bar is equal to I cap plus 2j cap minus 4k cap plus lambda times of 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap, and R bar is equal to 3i cap plus 3j cap minus 5k cap plus mu times of 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap. Okay, but distance between these two lines we have to find. Now if you observe first line, it is of the form R bar is equal to I cap plus 2j cap minus 4k cap passing through this point plus lambda times of 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap parallel to this vector. Okay, this line is parallel to this vector. Okay, direction of the line is parallel to this vector. And second line is passing through the point 3 3 minus 5 and parallel to the vector 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap, means if you observe here, this line parallel to the vector, first line is parallel to the vector 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap, and second line is also parallel to the vector 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap. Okay, now both lines are parallel to the same vector, so these two lines are parallel to each other. These two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, these two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, the two lines are parallel to each other. L1 is equal to what? L1 is equal to R bar is equal to A1 bar plus lambda times of B bar. L2 is R bar is equal to A2 bar plus mu times of B bar. Okay, so these two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, distance between parallel lines. Distance between parallel lines, what is the formula? Distance between parallel lines is distance D is equal to modulus of B bar cross product with A2 bar minus A1 bar upon magnitude of B bar. Distance between parallel lines, D is equal to magnitude of B bar cross product with A2 minus A1 bar upon magnitude of B bar. So calculate A2 minus A1 cross product, its magnitude. Okay, so first of all A2 minus A1. Okay, A2 minus A1, what is A2? A2 is 3i cap plus 3j cap minus 5k cap minus A1 is what? A1 bar is I cap plus 2j cap minus 4k cap. Now this subtraction, so 3i cap minus I cap, 2i cap, 3j cap minus 2j cap is j cap minus 5k cap plus 4k cap is minus k cap. So A2 bar minus A1 bar is 2i cap plus j cap minus k cap. Okay, now cross product of B bar with A2 bar minus A1 bar. Now B bar cross product with A2 bar minus A1 bar is equal to, okay, cross product means we have to find determinant of I cap, j cap, k cap. B bar, what is B bar? 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap. So 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 6. And A2 minus A1, A2 bar minus A1 bar, what we got? 2i cap plus j cap minus k cap. So 2, 1 minus 1. Okay. Now this determinant I cap into first row first column close, 3 into minus 1 minus 3 minus 1 into 6 6. Okay, so I cap into minus 3 minus 6 is what? Minus 9. So minus 9 I cap, minus 9 I cap, minus j cap into, okay, first row second column close, 2 into minus 1 minus 2 minus 2 into 6 12. So minus 2 minus 12 minus 14, minus 14 into minus j cap plus 14 j cap. Okay, plus 14 j cap. Okay, next plus k cap into first row third column close, 2 into 1 2 minus 2 into 3 6, 2 minus 6 minus 4, so minus 4k cap. So minus 9i cap plus 14j cap minus 4k cap. This is B bar cross product with A2 bar minus A1 bar. Now its magnitude, modulus of B bar cross product with A2 bar minus A1 bar is equal to square root of minus 9 square plus 14 square plus minus 4 square. Okay, square root of minus 9 square 81, 14 square 196 plus 4 square 16. Okay, so total what we get? 293, square root of 293. Okay, next magnitude of B bar, magnitude of B bar will calculate. Magnitude of B bar is square root of, what is B bar? 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap, no? So square root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square, square root of 4 plus 9 plus 36, that is 49, nothing but 7. So distance between parallel lines is D is equal to magnitude of B bar cross product with A2 bar minus A1 bar upon magnitude of B bar. Numerator value how much we got? Square root of 293, denominator value is 7. So distance is equal to square root of 293 upon 7. Okay. Next exercise 11.2. Exercise 11.2. First question. Show that the lines with the direction cosines 12 by 13, minus 3 by 13, minus 4 by 13. These are direction cosines of, let it be line L1, and direction cosines of second line L2 be 4 by 13, 12 by 13, 3 by 13, and direction cosines of third line L3 3 by 13, minus 4 by 13, 12 by 13. Okay, direction cosines of three lines are given. What we have to prove? What we have to show? Show that these lines with the direction cosines are mutually perpendicular. Okay. Now three lines are mutually perpendicular. Means what we have to show? L1 is perpendicular to L2, L1 is perpendicular to L3, and L2 is perpendicular to L3. Okay. Now when direction cosines are given, angle between the lines. Okay. Suppose L1, M1, N1. L2, M2, N2 are direction cosines of two lines L1 and L2. Then angle between those lines is cos theta is equal to L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2. Now when direction cosines are given, angle between the lines is cos theta is equal to L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2. Okay, when two lines are perpendicular, theta is 90 degrees, so cos 90 degrees is 0, nothing but L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 equal to 0. Okay, two lines with the direction cosines L1 M1 N1 and L2 M2 N2 are perpendicular to each other if L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 equal to 0. Okay, so here, but these I'll consider as the direction cosines of line L1, these are direction cosines of line L2. Okay, given L1 and L2 with the direction cosines 12 by 13 minus 3 by 13 minus 4 by 13 and 4 by 13, 12 by 13 and 3 by 13. Okay, so consider this one as L1, M1, N1 and these are L2, M2, N2. Now I will calculate L1, L2 plus M1, M2 plus N1, N2. Now what is L1? L1 is 12 by 13. What is L2? 4 by 13. product, plus m1 minus 3 by 13, m2 12 by 13, that product, plus n1 minus 4 by 13, n2 3 by 13, this product. So denominator, if you observe here, numerator 48 by 169 minus 12 by 169, sorry, minus 36 by 169 minus 12 by 169. If you take LCM, LCM is what? 169, numerator is what? 48 minus 36 minus 12. So how much numerator? 48 minus 36 minus 12 is 0. So 0 by 169 is 0. So L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 equal to 0 means line L1 is perpendicular to line L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2. Okay. Similarly, second line L2 whose direction cosines are these, and L3 whose direction cosines are these. Okay, L2, L3 with two lines whose direction cosines are 4 by 13, 12 by 13, 13 by 13, and 3 by 13 minus 4 by 13, 12 by 13. Okay, these are direction cosines of L2, these are direction cosines of L3. Here also similarly calculate L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2. Okay, now L1 4 by 13 into L2 3 by 13, these two product, plus M1 12 by 13 into M2 minus 4 by 13 plus N1 3 by 13 into N2 12 by 13, this product. So if you observe denominator 169, 12 by 169 minus 48 by 169 plus 36 by 169. If you take LCM, LCM is 169. Okay, numerator is what? Numerator is 12 minus 48 plus 36. Okay, so numerator is what? Total 0. 0 by 169 is 0. So L2 is perpendicular to L3. L2 and L3 are perpendicular to each other. Okay, next we'll check L1 and L3. Okay, what are direction cosines of L1? Direction cosines of L1 are 12 by 13 minus 3 by 13 minus 4 by 13, and direction cosines of L3 are 3 by 13 minus 4 by 13, 12 by 13. Here also we'll calculate L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2. So what we get? What is L1? 12 by 13 into L2 3 by 13, these two product, plus M1 minus 3 by 13 into minus 4 by 13, that is 12 by 169 plus minus 4 by 13 N1, 12 by 13 N2, this product. So denominator 169, numerator how much? 12 into 3, 36, minus 3 into minus 4, plus 12, minus 4 into 12, minus 48, so 36 plus 12, 48 minus 48 is 0, 0 by 169 is 0. So L1 is perpendicular to L3, L1 is perpendicular to L3. So here what we have? L1 is perpendicular to L2, L2 is perpendicular to L3, L3 is perpendicular to L1. So L1, L2, L3 are mutually perpendicular to each other. Okay, these lines L1, L2, L3 are mutually perpendicular to each other. Okay, second question. Show that the line passing through the points 1, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 2. So line is passing through these 2 points. Okay, show that the line passing through these 2 points is perpendicular to, okay, line passing through these 2 points is perpendicular to the line passing through the points 0, 3, 2 and 3, 5, 6. Have to show that line passing through these 2 points is perpendicular to line passing through these 2 points. Okay, so what are the given points? I'll consider this as A, B, C, D. Okay, the given points are A 1, minus 1, 2, B 3, 4, minus 2, C 0, 3, 2, D 3, 5, 6. Okay, these are given points, 4 points. Now what we have to show? Line passing through AB, line passing through the points A and B is perpendicular to line passing through the points C and D. Okay, it is enough if we show that their directions are perpendicular to each other. Okay, we'll calculate direction ratios of AB, line AB, and direction ratios of CD. Okay, now direction ratios how we'll get? When you know 2 points, direction ratios of line joining those 2 points is point minus point gives direction ratios. Okay, suppose x1, y1, z1 is a point and x2, y2, z2 is a point, then the direction ratios of that line joining A x1, y1, z1 and B x2, y2, z2 is given by x2 minus x1 comma y2 minus y1 comma z2 minus z1. Okay, so direction ratios of AB, what we get direction ratios of AB? So x1, y1, z1 ma x2, y2, z2. So x2 minus x1 3 minus 1 comma y2 minus y1 4 minus minus 1 comma z2 minus z1 minus 2 minus 2. So what we get? 3 minus 1 2, 4 minus half minus plus 1, 4 plus 1 5, minus 2 minus 4. So direction ratios of line AB are what? 2 5 minus 4. Okay, direction ratios of line AB are 2 5 minus 4. Now similarly direction ratios of line joining C and D. Okay, direction ratios of CD are here x1 y1 z1, x2 y2 z2. So x2 minus x1 3 minus 0, y2 minus y1 5 minus 3, z2 minus z1 6 minus 2. So what we get? 3 minus 0 3, 5 minus 3 2, 6 minus 2 4. Okay, direction ratios of CD are 3 2 4. Okay, but direction ratios of AB we have as 2 5 minus 4. Direction ratios of CD are 3 2 4. Okay, now what we know? We know that if two lines AB and CD with the direction ratios A1 B1 C1 and A2 B2 C2 are perpendicular to each other. Okay, two lines are perpendicular to each other whose direction ratios are A1 B1 C1 and A2 B2 C2 if A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 is equal to 0. And this is already discussed condition already in last class. Okay, two lines whose direction ratios are A1 B1 C1 and A2 B2 C2 are perpendicular to each other if A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 is equal to 0. Okay, now 2 5 minus 4 will consider as A1 B1 C1 and 3 2 4 will consider as A2 B2 C2. So A1 A2 is what? 2 into 3 plus B1 B2 5 into 2 plus C2 minus 4 into 4. Okay, how much it is? 6 plus 10 minus 16 is 0. Okay, total is 0. So direction ratios are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so the given lines passing through A and B is perpendicular to the line passing through the points C and D. So line AB is perpendicular to line CD. Okay, next question. Next question, show that the line passing through the points 4 7 8 comma 2 3 4. Okay, line joining the points 4 7 8 2 3 4 is parallel to the line passing through the points minus 1 minus 2 1 and 1 2 5. Here what we have to show is line joining 2 points. Okay, is parallel to line joining other 2 points. So what we have to do here is find direction ratios of line joining first 2 points, direction ratios of line joining last 2 points. Okay, if the direction ratios are parallel in the sense A1 B1 C1 and A2 B2 C2 are direction ratios of 2 lines. Okay, suppose A1 B1 C1 are direction ratios of line L1 and A2 B2 C2 are direction ratios of line L2. Now line L1 is parallel to line L2 if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. This is condition for lines to be parallel. Okay, now what are given here? Let the given points be A 4 7 8, B 2 3 4, C minus 1 minus 2 1 and D 1 2 5. So we'll calculate direction ratios of AB. Okay, what we get? Direction ratios x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. No? So 2 minus 4, 3 minus 7, 4 minus 8. Now these are x1 y1 z1, these are x2 y2 z2. So direction ratios of AB what we got? 2 minus 4 minus 2, 3 minus 7 minus 4, 4 minus 8 minus 4. Okay. Next, direction ratios of CD. Direction ratios of CD, here also will apply x1 y1 z1 and x2 y2 z2. Direction ratios are x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1 and z2 minus z1. Okay. So using this 1 minus x2 minus x1, 1 minus minus 1. So 1 minus of minus 1 plus 1, no, 1 plus 1 2, 2 minus of minus 2. So 2 plus 2 4. Okay. 5 minus 1 4. Okay. So direction ratios of AB are minus 2 minus 4 minus 4. Direction ratios of CD are 2 4 4. Okay. Now here A1 B1 C1 are minus 2 minus 4 minus 4. A2 B2 C2 are 2 4 4. Now AB parallel to CD. Okay. Line AB with the direction ratios A1 B1 C1 and line CD whose direction ratios are A2 B2 C2. Now AB is parallel to CD if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Now if we take A1 by A2, what we get? Minus 2 by 2. Minus 2 by 2 is how much? Minus 1. B1 by B2. Minus 4 by 4, that is minus 1. C1 by C2. Minus 4 by 4, that is also minus 1 only. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Okay. So the line joining the points A and B, line AB, and line joining the points C and D, line CD, are parallel to each other. Okay. We will conclude up to here. We will continue remaining problems in next class. Thank you.